Thank you for joining us today. Chapter 11, The Deep Silence. The next morning, Claire stood by the edge of the lagoon. The water stretched before her, vast and unyielding, as though it were holding its breath. The haunting whispers from the night before echoed in her mind. Tund was by her side, his grip firm on her arm. "Claire, are you sure about this? It's just water. Whatever this is. It can't be real." Claire didn't respond. Her gaze remained fixed on the still surface of the lagoon. The silence was deafening, and yet, she could still hear the whispers, more distinct now than ever. "I have to find out the truth," she whispered. Tund watched her, torn between fear and hope. But what if it's too late? What if Samuel? "He's our only lead," Claire interrupted. "We have to try. If Ada's trying to reach me, there's a reason." Tund looked away, his jaw tightening. "Be careful, Claire." She nodded, steeling herself as she took a step closer to the water. The waves lapped gently at the shore, but beneath the surface, something felt wrong, unnaturally still. The sun hung low in the sky, casting a golden glow over the lagoon. Claire could feel Tund's anxious gaze on her as she continued to walk toward the water. She didn't know what she was searching for. There were no clear answers, only a feeling, a deep, unsettling pull. The whispers had led her this far, and now, they seemed to echo louder, urging her forward. As she reached the edge, the water shimmered in the fading light. It wasn't the gentle ripples of a calm lagoon. It was as though the water itself was holding a secret, one she couldn't quite grasp but knew she had to uncover. Claire took a deep breath and stepped into the shallows. The coldness bit at her skin, but she didn't flinch. There was no turning back. She waded deeper, her heartbeat thudding in her ears. The whispers grew louder, their cadence more urgent. Suddenly, they weren't just whispers, they were voices. "Find him," they said. "You must uncover the truth." The sound echoed from deep within the water, reverberating off the stillness like a chorus of the lost. Claire felt the weight of the lagoon's history pressing down on her, suffocating but also compelling. Her feet sank into the mud, the water reaching her waist now. She could see something in the distance, shadows beneath the surface, shifting like the restless dead. Suddenly, a wave crashed over Claire, pulling her under. The world spun, and for a moment, all she could feel was the icy embrace of the water. She struggled to rise, her lungs burning for air, but the water seemed to tighten its grip, refusing to let go. Just when she thought she couldn't hold on any longer, someone, grabbed her. "Tund!" She gasped, choking on the water. Tund had plunged in after her, his eyes wild with panic. Together, they fought against the current, swimming towards the shore. When they finally reached solid ground, Claire collapsed onto the sand, coughing and gasping for breath. "Tund," she whispered, her voice trembling. I saw something down there." Tund crouched beside her, gripping her hand tightly. "What did you see?" Claire's eyes were wide, haunted. "Shadows. Faces. People who've been lost. They were calling to me." Tund swallowed hard. "We need answers, Claire. We can't stop now." The following days blurred into one another as Claire and Tund continued their search for Samuel. But the lagoon remained eerily silent, its surface reflecting only the dim light of the distant stars. One evening, as they sat by the edge, Claire couldn't shake the feeling that someone, or something, was still watching them. The phone calls had stopped, but the whispers still lingered in her mind. "We're close," Tund said, breaking the silence. "I can feel it." Claire nodded, the weight of their quest pressing down on her. "We're not alone in this. Whatever happened to Ada? Whoever Samuel is, they're still out there. Waiting." The lagoon stretched before them, vast and dark. And somewhere beneath its surface, Claire knew the truth was waiting to be uncovered. To be continued. Thank you for watching. Kindly follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and TikTok at WriterWithPrecious. Thank you.